Our objective for today, I can compute percents. So if we do together, 1, 2, 3, I can compute percent. So we started with we started with percents last week, just changing fractions to decimals and percents. Today we're going to start finding percents of numbers. Okay, so write your objective down at the bottom left. Once again, I introduced percent and I said the word percent means two things. Per means to multiply, or the word cent means, means 1 cent, which is 0.01 or 1 over 100. And therefore I said whenever you see the multiplication sign with the 1 and 100, it becomes that sign. So when I write 25%, and I have multiplication here, which means 25 times 100, and it's written as 25 over 100, and we simplify. Remember that? All right, so with that said, first, we can use the following proportion to find unknown values, which is part over whole equals percent over 100. But what I want you to write on the Q side, I want you to write this one. The Q's on the left, the column. Write this down, please. Write, focus please, write is over of equals percent over 100. Write that down, please. Is over of equals percent over 100. Yeah, you can write the percent sign if you want. Okay, here we go. So, today we're going to use this proportion in order to solve for percents. Here we go. So, just so that you see that when you write this proportion, the left side is amounts and the right side has to do with percents. So, write this down, example Q, on the note side. Example Q, it says, find 30% of 80. Copy that down, please. Find 30% of 80. Okay? Example Q, find 30% of 80. Okay? Pens down, please. Yes, eyes up on the screen. Here we go. Look up, please. So first thing that I'm going to do is write my proportion. Is over of equals percent over 100. So now check this out. Focus, please. So the first thing I do is this. The second thing I do, I rewrite this, but without any of the values. The only value that stays is 100. Everybody see that? From there, I'm going to fill that in. So let's see. This is 30%. Where do the percents go according to this? On top of the 100. You guys see the percent here? Yeah. So it should go right there. Next, this is of 80. Where's the of? Down here. So therefore the 80 goes down here. Which is the only thing that they don't give me? The is. So that one would be our x. Remember this? From there, we just do cross multiplication and solve. So check this out. Before you, hold on. I already wrote the x here. Pens down, please. You're just paying attention. So I'm going to start with a variable. 100 times x, that's 100x equals. From there, 30 times 80, that's 2400. And then at the end, I just solve. Divide by 100, divide by 100. X equals 24. Copy that, please. So once again, first step, we write our proportion, the formula, right? Here it is over a percent over 100. Second step, we write it again, but with blanks except for the 100, and we fill in the given information. From there, we cross multiply, and we solve for the variable. Are we there? Fairly simple, right? Okay, let's do another one. And now this one is example 1. It says 230 is what percent of 200? Copy that down, please. Example 1. Copy that down. All done copying, Aaron? 230 is what percent of 200? So let's see. Tell your neighbor the first step that you would do for that. Very good. Is over of equals percent over 100. Okay? All right. Next. Write it in blanks, just the 100. So let's see. I'm going to start with a 230. 230 is. Where does the is go? On top of the first fraction, so this is 230. And then the last part is of 200. Where does that go? Underneath the is, so that goes right there. So what are we missing? No, but what goes here? The x, but the percent, right? So check this out. Whenever you get to these that the percent is missing, look up please. Automatically, I want you to write over here a big percent in a blank so that you write your answer there. Because if you forget to write percent on your party, it's telling me that you don't know what you're doing. Does that, you see what I'm saying? Because sometimes you're going to look for a number, sometimes you're going to look for a number, but the number becomes a percent. So let's see. Let's cross multiply. 200 times x. 200x equals 230 times 100. That's 230 plus 2 zeros. From there, we divide by 200. Divide by 200. X equals, let me get rid of some zeros. So we have 230 divided by 2. That's 1, 1. Oh, this is 1, 0, 5. So this is 115. But what is this? A percent. 115%. Answer if you got that. Okay? Yeah. No, in this case, that number that we find, since we already put it in the spot that is the percent, automatically we just write the percent sign. You got it? Okay, do this next one by yourself. Example 2. 20 is 0.4% of what number? Go. Do that one by yourself. Okay. Help me with the process. What did you do first? Is over of. Equals percent over 100. Okay, next. $20 over what? Okay, he said, what is the percent that they give us? Where does that go? Over 100, so this is 0.4. So what goes down here? X. Hands will be set up right there. Okay, good. Let's cross multiply. This becomes 0.4x. This becomes 20 and 2 zeros. So then from there, what is our last step, Carlos? Divide by 0.4, divide by 0.4. We're left with x equals, let's see, 2,000 divided by 0.4. How do we get rid of that decimal? Move it over once. That means I need to add a 0. So let's see. 4 fits into 20 5 times. Bring down the 0. Does it fit into 0? No. Another 0 and another 0. So the answer is x equals 5,000. Hands if you got that. Aaron, did you get that? Okay. Okay, let's move on. Copy this next one down, please. Any questions with the process? You got it? Okay, let's do another one. Here he goes. Example 3. Find 20% of 60. Copy that and find me the number. Go. I'm sorry? X equals 12. Hands if you got that. That is correct. Once again, here it goes again. Is over of equals percent over 100. 20 over 100, and this is x over 60. Cross multiply, this is 100x. This is 1200. Divide by 100, divide by 100. X equals 12. Let's do another one, example number 4. Copy this one. 48 is 50% of what number? Go. 48 is 15%. Juan, Anaí. Be nice. Alexandra. What is it? 320. Hands if you got that. That is incorrect. Who got? Yeah. Who got x equals 320? That is correct. Make sure you're accurate with your computation, please. Okay, here we go. Copy this next one down, please. Example 5. What percent of 92 is 66? Go. Focus, please. Here it goes. I'm going to go over this one. This is over of equals percent over 100. So we have 66 over 92 equals x over 100. So therefore this is 92x and this is 6600. Now on this one I noticed that the percent was missing. So automatically I'm going to write over here percent and I fill it in. So check this out. So from there I divide by 92, divide by 92, x equals, let's see, 6600 divided by 92. It goes in here 7 times. That's 14, I got 1, 63 plus 1, 64. Subtract, that's 16, I bring down a 0. If it's in there 1 time, 92. Subtract, that's 68. Add a decimal and a 0. So bring down the 0. If it's in there, how many times? Did I get this right? Well, I'm asking you guys. Let's see. 7 times 2, that's 14. We got 1, 63, 64. 16, 0, 1. So, 92 into 68, I'm going to say 7 times. That's 644. Subtract. This is 36 out of 0. And then it goes in here 3 times. That's 6. 27, 276. Can't see. Let me move this over. Let me make some space. So this was 276. Subtract from 360. That's 24. That's 84. And if it's in there 9 times, I'll stop right there. And I said to the nearest 100. So this is the 100. That stays a what? It stays a 3? No, it goes up to a 4. So this is 71, 74. So it's 71.74%. 71.74%. Hands if you got that. Okay? All right, copy this one. Last one. What percent of 92 is 66? Go. Let's see. What percent of 192 is 66? How about that?
What's that line?
192.
What is black?
Yeah, I am. 192. 192.
That looks like a cursive capitalized L.
Go. And the homework for tonight is on page 138.
Oh, the 18
Okay.
homework.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Home play for tonight. Home play for tonight. Home play for tonight is on page 138. Okay, finish up, please. Another day. All right, so your homework for tonight, home play is on page 138. Good one, guys. Enjoy your home play. See you guys tomorrow.